Hey guys, it's Jem, and today I'm starting a playthrough of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games, although not necessarily my favorite Zelda. That actually is A Link to the Past. For the traditional Zeldas, and actually Majora's Mask for this particular era, with Twilight Princess also being one of my favorites. To be fair, the only ones I dislike are the DS ones. And even then, it's mostly just Phantom Hourglass. Sorry, Phantom Hourglass. Your repetitive central dungeon really sucked. Anyways, let's get started. So I'm gonna call it Gem, even though it's Link. So I'm actually playing on my Wii U, so this is the version that is ported to the Wii U. I do have 3DS version, but unfortunately I don't know how to really record it, let's say legally. And with that, we're going to get started. Here we go. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems that the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon me. Hello, Jem. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Gem, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Because I'm lazy. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. So like I mentioned, I'm playing on the Wii U, so occasionally I have to look down to kind of make sure I'm pressing the right buttons. Sorry. Yahoo! Hi, Gem! I always love that he drew this. It's so cute. He wants his fairy and he wants to go fight monsters. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Gem! Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Gem. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite the honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. So I imagine if anyone's actually watching my channel, they've probably seen this game played through. Or played it through themselves. Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Gem. What? You've been called by the great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift, hee hee. That's because the great Deku Tree is our father, the forest guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. I have also played through this so many times that... I kind of know what's going on, although I don't know if I've actually ever finished this version of it. I didn't have a save file, so I'm guessing no. Hey, you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to get past through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. So yeah, I know Navi is yelling at me, but she's just telling me to go see the great Deku Tree. So I'm just not gonna bother. Okay. No! Okay, this is so janky. I'm so used to also like just looking at the small screen, not the big screen. So like because the most recent playthrough I've done has been on the 3DS, which is a great version. I really hope it comes to the Switch eventually, because it would make it way more accessible to people, and it'd be really good for like the 35th anniversary. Like, okay, let's see if I can get this time. Still no, damn it! I'm gonna get it. Maybe I'm not. I swear there was rupees here. Oh well. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you can finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing right now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it! Yes, Navi, I know, but, you know, Mido's kind of a jerk. Who's got some rupees? Ah, good old Link and his pot-smashing ways. Yeah. Okay, I can't do that without a sword, but I can do rocks. Nothing? So you can talk to Saria again. What? Mido won't let you go see the Great Deku Tree? Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. What he said is true, though. The forest... Strange things have been happening here lately. You need to be ready for anything. You'd better find a weapon. You can buy a shield at the shop, but there's only one sword hidden somewhere in the forest. So yeah, the sword's kind of pricey, like, for the start. So I'm just gonna run around and grab some rupees. Yes, I know. But I guess, to start, I can at least grab the sword. I think there's also some rupees this way. So the sword is over here, hidden away in this little training area. Yep. Okay, we're about halfway to the shield. I want to avoid this rock. Because Boulder's gonna jerk. Just gonna make some slight adjustment to this. Just so I am not blocking. Yeah. Alright, I got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment screen, I can equip it. This is the hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. So I want to go into here now. So this is the map. I think the flashing means that there's something that I can do. So that's kind of more important for later when the map kind of opens up more. But right now you can see I only have one area. I keep hitting the ZL and ZR button, which didn't exist on the 64. So that's why it keeps popping up that menu, but I might edit it out. Alright. Yeah. So now I have a sword! Yeah! Alright, still want to avoid the jerk. Oh! I was not standing far enough away. Well, we're gonna pretend, yeah. Stupid jerk Boulder. So I was actually watching my one of my favorite streamers play through the Master Quest version. And it doesn't... I mean, I understand the point of it. It was like, it changed things up and it made it like more difficult. And like, but like a lot of the things like... It seemed like... I'm trying to express myself. So like, there's a bunch of cool stuff that happens in later dungeons that were just like not in it. So, and then sometimes it was just like they made puzzles that were just ridiculous for no reason. So yeah, I mean, I might play it myself, like on the 3DS version, but I would not play it here because I think I would just get too frustrated by it. Because I don't know, it's just... I mean, I'm sure the challenge is fun for some people, but it's not really my thing. Can't pick that one up, but I think there's some money hidden behind. Aha! Alright, let's go get our shield. Oh, now I get it. Fine, whatever. Only tried like 5 times before. The shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Did you know how to use the Deku Shield? When you get the shield, press start to go into the subscreen, select the equipment subscreen with Z or R. On the equipment subscreen, choose the item you want to equip and press A to equip the item. Once you equip it, hold it with R and change its angle with the left stick, I think. Alright. We got a shield. Let's go meet the Deku Tree. Man, I know, the girl just told me. I got it. Can't take anything else here. Alright. Oh, what? Like I said, I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright. Let's tell Mido to shove it. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. And what's that? Is that the Kiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how do you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Got some Deku sticks, which will be useful later. I'm gonna have to figure out what the C buttons actually are on this controller. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Gem, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Gem, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake the task? I sure do. Then enter, brave Gem, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Gem. And Gem, when Navi speaks, use up C, which I'm gonna have to figure out what it is. I think it's the right toggle to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the right toggle stick. Aha! So, I think I'm gonna try and collect everything. we'll see what happens. Because some of the side quests are kind of tedious. So if I can get them done, I'll do them. Looking at you, fishing game. I might not necessarily show it in the final videos. And if I do, it might just be like an outside video kind of showing the side questy stuff. Anyways, here we are in the Great Deku Tree. Alright, so this one, as you notice, is kind of different. And it gave me a Deku Nut. Yeah, sorry, I zoomed through that. Essentially, like, it's like a flash bomb sort of deal. I can't believe it's going to be the 35th anniversary for Zelda next year. Like, the game is only... the game series, that is only a few years older than me. So I'm 31 right now. Got a dungeon map. So this'll tell me all the rooms. So blue is where I've been, and my current location is whatever's flashing. Yeah. So as an example, I am in this room. And there are 5 floors. The ground floor, the second floor, and the third floor. Oops. Then a basement, and a secondary basement. And I believe the secondary basement is where the big baddie is. Oh, see, yeah. Look at this wall. The vines are growing on it, giving it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Gem. Except there's spiders. And we don't play well with spiders. So let's go see what's through this door. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. So it's a little tutorial right now, which makes sense. Yeah. Sorry, like I said, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Bye. So the plan is that I'll do one, kind of like my Final Fantasy videos, one dungeon per video. This video might be a little shorter, obviously, because... or... I'll see where I am in my recording length, because I might get us to Castle Town at the least. And then... maybe end it there. We'll see. So yeah, this is my little slingshot. Always useful. It's inverted. I wonder if I can change that. One sec. I don't see an options. Might just be what it is. I'll figure it out later. It's not that big a deal. I know it's inverted now. Okay, with that, I can now take care of those spider dudes. Don't know, like no spider. No, seriously, I really don't like spiders. They're gross and Problem. Yeah. I don't like spiders. Anytime there's a spider, I do my best to ignore it, or I show it to my cat Ruby, and she will hunt it or play with it. I don't know. She catches wasps, so whatever. She doesn't care about spiders. She just kind of eats them. I don't know. I just don't like creepy crawlies in my bed. Alright. So in this room, I want to take... excuse me. Oh. Actually, I took this getting ahead of myself. Torch was... the fire was for something else. It's over here. Don't really need money. Bugger got me. So yeah, we're gonna go to the side now. Because I think there's another chest there. Meant to avoid the spider. And then we got our first Skulltula. Which I might not be saying right, but... Tarantula? Skulltula? Yeah, maybe I am. Because I think they're like... their name is derived from tarantulas? Anyways, don't like spiders. Gonna try and collect them, but we'll see. They're not super necessary, like, other than, like... you get a couple good items from them, but not too much. And I think, like, the thing for, like, getting all 100 of them is just you get, like, unlimited money, which is a non-issue in this game. It's, like, in some of the newer ones, like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, you get, like, suits that, like, use, rupees to power them. And so you want a lot of rupees for that. But for this game, you don't really need it. Aha! Okay, now I have my little mini-map. Okay, so I just found out that I can actually reconfigure the controls. So I went and did that to make it a little easier, although I'm still gonna probably mess things up. Oh! Yeah. Didn't even make it. Didn't land in the right spot. Oh! Come at me, bro. Okay. So, let's try this again. Third time's the charm. Okay. So there's a Skulltula here. Which, yay. We can get this one. Okay, so there's another one here. Can I get this one? Yeah. Maybe I'll leave it till I get that block that's on the other side. Another heart. Wonder. Okay, yeah, I can get it. Oh, definitely worth sacrificing a heart for. So there is one in this dungeon I cannot get because it's in another room. Hello? Sorry, my screen just went black. It's in a room, but I don't think I can get it without something that can reach long. So I think what I need is either the hookshot or the boomerang. There's a couple spots like that in these early dungeons, especially, that you have to come back to get it. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? I think I have that so ingrained in my mind. 23 is number 1. I didn't even need to kill that scrub. Or beat that scrub. After you get in the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Okay, so there's a switch down here. And we just want to kind of wait for that to, like, be coming back towards us. So that'll lower the water. Yeah, and then you just jump over, kill the spider, and move this block. And she's gonna tutorial at me about it. Just telling me if I stand beside it, I can pull it. If I stand next to it and push it or pull it or climb on top of it. So whatever the prompt says at the top, I can do it. Some of these rooms have monsters hiding on the ceiling, but I think this room is just light these torches. Ah. Oh, this is the room I was thinking of. Yeah, there's egg sacs on the top. So one thing I can do is I can shoot them down before they hatch. Maybe. Or I could. Yeah. I'm not going crazy. I'm just not hitting it in the right spot. So bad. I used to be so good at this. I think it's just like the controller is very touchy. Oh, so bad. Uh-oh. So I think this might be the room that I was referencing earlier where, like, there's a way forward. Yeah, it is. So you can't go through here yet because you need bombs, which you don't get until the next dungeon. And so you would have to come back either after or... Well, I mean, you have to come back after, but to do it. But I think all that's really in there is a Skulltula and maybe the Scarecrow, which is another thing for later. Oh, right. So we're gonna move this block forward, which lets us get to that torch, which then we can take some fire over here and set this on. Because that torch is too tall, so we can't use that one. Okay. So that's everything. Yeah. There is a treasure chest I missed, but it's okay. It's nothing important. So this is the 23 is number 1 puzzle. So we hit 2, 3, and then 1. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying. I'm gonna reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie! Sorry about that. You're not sorry. You're hoping Goma eats me. Alright, that one? Yeah. Sorry, just seeing if I remember the button configuration I actually set up. Alright, time for Goma. You can actually see her up top. Bookes. I see her. Oh no! There she is. I remember this used to scare me so much. I actually had to have my mom beat it for me. It came out when I was like 10. I'm deathly terrified of spiders. Ah. Oh. So yeah, you can actually use the Deku nuts to blind her. I think you can also shoot her eye, but she's like just gonna birth some eggs for me to destroy, or else have some little Is she angry? Hey. Back here. I wonder. No. 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 Whatever. Where's she? Okay, one more time to do it. I was hoping that would work. Fine. You're right. Oh! Well, usually... Oh, maybe because I usually do jumping attacks and I'm not remembering to do it. That's fine. She just gets to live a little longer. Give me them eggs. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, if you let those hatch, they become like little gomas. Dang it! Missed her again. Come on, give me the makes. It's so embarrassing if I die to Goma. There we go. She did. Alright, and true Zelda fashion, get a piece of heart. Alright, back to the Great Deku Tree. Well done, Gem. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? You have to say yes. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Faror, the goddess of courage. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom into the earth and gave spirit of law to the world. Faror, with her rich soul, produced the life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Gem, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast this curse of me. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Gem. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Gem to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. So sad. He did. We shall miss him. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Gem. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Go sit. Hey, Gem, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. He's understandably upset. So I could talk to all the Kokiri and they'll all be kind of sad and they'll all be like, oh, you have to go out? What's out? I think this one's like, what's outside? We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Oh, you're leaving. that you would leave the forest someday, Gem. Because you're different from me and my friends. But that's okay. Because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Yes. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. You receive the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. I kind of miss that a lot of the modern Zeldas don't have like musical instruments that you can play in different variations. Like throughout the game. Twilight Princess, like you could howl as a wolf to play some of the songs for the Howling Stones to get secret techniques, and I think Minish Cap had a ocarina for fast travel, and then Skyward Sword had the Goddess Harp, but that was only played at like certain points in the game. And it wasn't as good. I mean, the ocarinas from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask were really great. Anyways, when you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. So sad. So sad. And here we are in Hyrule Field. And we're going to meet a special someone that most people don't like. Hoot hoot! Gem, look up here. It appears that time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press... Yeah. I'm not going to read a lot of the tutorial stuff. Yeah, like, here's what I was saying before. Like, if you see a flashing dot, that's the way you should be going. Like, it means that there's something to do there. Did you get all that? So this is the tricky part that makes everybody hate him. Gibora. He says he has no listed first. So most people just go like, yeah, let's go. And then they press, even if they're pressing B, it still selects this option. And so then he has to go through it all again. So yes, we did get all that. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot hoot. Ho ho. So there's a theory that he's actually the Sage of Light, Rauru. Which is kind of cool. Let's see if I can make it before nightfall. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Rolling is the way. It is the fastest travel. I think you are supposed to technically spend the evening out. Because this gate will close. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Oh! Yeah! I made it! That is the best! Anyways, Anyways, there's a Skulltula in here. Also, this is the pot room, which has so much money in here. This is why I'm like, money's kind of useless. I hope that doesn't show up. It's like, I'm not engaging in my screen, so it's like, oh, you must not be playing. Also, I like that this guy's just like, yeah, whatever. Nope. Another Skulltula. Nope. Alright, so here's Malin. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. Alright, so here's Hyrule Castle. And here's our friendly owl. Hey, jump! This way! The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. On this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave the town. Well, well. Which way are you going to go now? Do you want to hear what I said again? Most definitely not. See, this is where he gets people. Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Woohoo! What a jerk. If I remember correctly. Yes. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. Got a token proving you destroyed it. Okay, just want to check something real quick. Whoops. Right. Okay, so I have 5, so I'm about halfway. Oh, actually, I should probably save. Excuse me. Excuse me. To be like, for whatever reason, you have to be like perfect on this one. Limits in its time, yeah. Okay, so one bad thing about coming here at night is there's technically more guards. Oh, and this is the location of the fountains. One of the townspeople was mentioning, but we can't get there because we need bombs. So you can still sneak in. You just gotta be careful. And then of course you just kind of run through here and... yeah. And we are in the castle grounds. And then we just swim through here. As you can tell, I have definitely played this a lot. You might notice my rupees are a little lower. I went into the target practice game and it was awful. I'm so out of practice. I'm probably... yeah, I'm just not gonna show that. Alright, so here's Malin's dad, Talon. Mumble mumble. Welcome to our ranch. It's just so fun. We'll come look around. So we need to go in there, but we can't because he is in the way. So, time to leave. And the fastest way to do that is to run into these guards. Because there's actually no other way to get out. Hey, you! Stop, you kid there! And if we turn around this corner, Malon's here! Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. I got a weird egg. Something's moving inside. Okay, for this, we just have to wait. There's not really much else we can do, but one thing we can do while we're waiting is we can make our way back to Talon. Look! A chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's a miracle of life! And with that... What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me? I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Bye. He gets to leave. Yeah, so while I was waiting, I moved these kind of in place. And I'm gonna push them forward. So yeah. I'm homesick right now from work. It was tested to make sure it wasn't COVID. And it's not, thankfully. Which means it's probably just the regular flu. Which sucks. I have some, I have asthma and I have other respiratory issues, so I get sick quite frequently. Sucks. But it's life. I get, at least 2 really big whoppers of respiratory illnesses every year. And I've already had one this year, and considering COVID and flu season is coming, I'll probably have another one with my luck. Yeah. Oop. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. No, I'm not getting these rupees. It's not worth it right now. Also, I'm super bad at these controls right now. Yeah. Okay, so there's 2 guards here, again. I am gonna be doing some work from home, so at least, I'm not gonna go crazy this time, but, near the beginning of lockdown, I had, 2 months off, and it was so boring. I mean, thank God for Animal Crossing. I think that's really the only reason I survived. But yeah, I should be doing some work from home tomorrow. Until I get better. And I can go back in. Because it's stuff, it's similar to COVID, what I have, I can't go in, and it's highly contagious. If it's the flu. What the heck happened? Why are they doubled up? It's weird, I've never seen that happen before. It's a glitch. A funny one. Works for me. And here we go. I love this song. So, did they keep it in this version? Not that window. Aha! So perfect, because it's actually Mario's 35th anniversary this year. We've got Princess Peach, Mario, and Bowser from Mario 64. Oh, and Luigi. I did forget about Luigi. Kind of hard to see. So this is just a... oh, and Yoshi! I didn't even know about the Yoshi. It's hard to tell. You can kind of see him there. I'm just standing at the wrong spot. There he is. Isn't that so good? Anyways, let's meet the Princess of Destiny. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh? What's that? Is that... a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Do you have it? Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up from the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I knew this prophecy that a person would come, or that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Gem. Strange. Sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Gem. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. That's a nice little reference. I actually didn't realize it until I started replaying a lot of the older games. But, like, there's always these, like, please keep this a secret. It's a secret from everyone sort of moments in the games. The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with the righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Roll credits. If this was CinemaSins. Did you understand well the story I just told you? That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudo. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning, yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Gem, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Thank you. I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it'll be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter. Wow! This letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. So we've already started the item exchange quest. So it starts with the cuckoo, which is used to wake up Talon, and then it gets replaced with this letter, which we will use very shortly, and I keep doing that. My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. Oh, now we're gonna meet Impa. I am Impa of the Sheikas. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is the ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. You learned a new song! Our first one! You learned Zelda's lullaby! If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. So who's excited for Age of Calamity? I sure am. And yes, I will play it. You brave lad, you must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help you prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Where did she go? Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna take us over to the village, and then I'm gonna call it. And this is a good stopping point. Hyrule Castle isn't traditionally a dungeon, because you really only just have to get through a couple guards, and there's just a lot of exposition in it. But going forward is dungeony. So we will be doing that. Okay, so that's the start of our playthrough of Ocarina of Time. One of the key Legend of Zelda games. This is a lot of people's first Zelda, and it is treasured among fans. As I said before, I do like this game, but it is not my favorite. It's actually Link to the Past, and I think that has a lot to do with it being actually the first game I ever played. Because I think I mentioned in my first video for Final Fantasy IV that the first two games in my life were Final Fantasy IV, or Final Fantasy II as it was known then in North America, and The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So I'm having some fun nostalgia moments here. And of course, this game is the prequel to A Link to the Past, and a large number of other games if you follow the established Legend of Zelda timeline that was released by Nintendo. There are also a number of games that reference the storyline of Ocarina of Time. So yeah, I'm really excited to play through this. I'm probably going to be releasing it concurrently with the Final Fantasy videos. Just because I do need to, like, break it up. I love that game so much, but it is very long. Also, it is the 35th anniversary of Mario. So on the 18th of September, the 35th anniversary 3D All-Stars is going to be releasing on the Switch, and I have it pre-ordered. So I will be playing one of those games. I have not decided, but currently I am leaning towards Sunshine because I haven't played it in so long. And I just find it so charming. And I like 64, but I played it a lot as a child. And I like Galaxy, but I don't love it. So it'll probably be Sunshine. And with that, I'm gonna leave this here. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.